Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The latest episode of WWE SmackDown saw Nia Jax caught in a scary incident during her Women's Championship match against the reigning title holder Tiffany Stratton. Despite enduring brutal offense from the irresistible force, including taking a Samoan drop on the announcer's desk, the buff Barbie retained her crown. Fans were baffled and concerned after Nia Jax was busted open during the match. Attempting to steal the win, she grabbed a steel chair. However, the tables turned when Stratton anticipated the attack. As Jax rolled in with a chair, Tiffy launched a calculated missile dropkick on the irresistible force. The edge of the steel chair struck Nia Jax's forehead, causing her to bleed immediately. Stratton took advantage and followed it by executing the second prettiest moonsault of the match, retaining her title. Fans are wondering whether Nia Jax pouring blood was a real injury or a planned execution. Yes, Jax sustained a legitimate cut. The moment was an accident, not planned as it looked. As of this writing, there is no report regarding the horrific incident. Following the match, Nia did not sell the buff Barbie's prettiest moonsault ever, as she sustained a cut above her head and exited the ring wobbling. Updating her fans and well-wishers and sending a warning to Stratton, the irresistible force shared a picture of herself all bloodied on her official Instagram account. She captioned that nobody makes her bleed her blood. Stratton mocked her in comments saying she did, indicating their animosity is far from over. Check out the graphic picture here. It will be interesting to see how Jax gets back at the buff Barbie for making her bleed on SmackDown in the coming weeks. WWE SmackDown took a disturbing turn this past Friday night when a chaotic and unscripted moment during a high-stakes match left fans gasping, superstars scrambling, and medical personnel rushing to ringside. The woman at the center of it all? None other than the irresistible force herself, Nia Jax. But was what we witnessed real? Did Nia Jax actually get injured, or was this just another example of WWE's finely tuned storytelling taking us all for a ride? Over the weekend, speculation exploded across social media and wrestling news outlets. But now, we can reveal the truth behind the shocking incident that brought the SmackDown Women's division to a screeching halt. It all started during a hard-hitting tag team match pitting Nia Jax and her reluctant partner Piper Niven against the newly formed duo of Bianca Belair and Michin. From the opening bell, it was evident that this wasn't just another match. The tension was thick, and the energy inside the arena was electric. Fans sensed something was different. This wasn't a filler bout or a simple test of teamwork. It was a war waiting to happen. From the moment Nia stepped between the ropes, she seemed fired up, more aggressive than usual. She pounded on Michin with vicious forearms, barely letting up between maneuvers. When Belair tagged in, things escalated quickly. Belair and Jax have a storied rivalry brewing for months, one built on bitter promos, backstage confrontations, and unresolved scores. Their history is tainted with interrupted matches, countouts, and verbal jabs. But what happened next went beyond anything we've seen from them. Midway through the match, as Jax hoisted Belair for her signature Samoan drop, the EST of WWE shifted her weight, causing an awkward landing that sent both women crashing to the mat in a tangle of limbs. The crowd fell silent. Instantly, Jax clutched her left leg. The camera quickly cut to a wide shot. Referee Jessica Kerr threw up the dreaded X signal, a universally recognized code in professional wrestling indicating a legitimate injury. The broadcast team scrambled to keep the show moving. Corey Graves fell silent for a moment. Wade Barrett muttered something about the unpredictability of live action. The camera stayed far away from Jax, focusing instead on the concerned expressions of Belair, who appeared to break character and kneel beside her fallen opponent. A commercial break followed, leaving fans stunned. When SmackDown returned, Jax was gone from ringside. The match had been called off. A visibly shaken Piper Niven stood alone in the ring, pacing with frustration while officials tended to the back. The commentary team didn't address the incident directly. Instead, they vaguely referenced unfortunate developments and medical emergencies. This only fueled speculation online. Fans rushed to social media. Some posted blurry fan-captured videos of Jax being stretchered out backstage. Others claimed to see her limping unassisted. Rumors swirled about possible torn ligaments, a dislocated knee, or even a broken ankle. Hashtags like #PrayForNia and #SmackDownInjury began trending. But as always in WWE, the line between fiction and reality is thinner than a strand of Sasha Banks' blue hair. Backstage sources began leaking information late Friday night. One anonymous source from WWE production claimed the injury was real, citing panic among producers and rewritten match finishes for the night. Another, however, insisted it was part of a larger storyline set to culminate at Night of Champions. Conflicting reports only deepened the mystery. By Saturday afternoon, WWE.com released a brief statement. Nia Jax suffered a lower leg injury during her match on SmackDown. She is currently being evaluated by WWE medical staff. Notably, the statement avoided specific medical terminology. No mention of tears, fractures, or sprains. No timetable for return. No acknowledgement of whether the injury was legitimate or kayfabe. Just enough to keep fans guessing. It wasn't until Monday morning that the pieces began to fall into place. Sources close to the situation finally confirmed that the injury was indeed a work, a scripted part of an evolving WWE storyline designed to shake up the SmackDown women's division heading into the summer. According to creative insiders, Nia Jax's injury is part of a months-long arc that could see her written off temporarily, only to return at a key event, possibly Money in the Bank or even SummerSlam, as a more dangerous and reinvigorated version of herself. The plan, reportedly, is to use this Fox injury to build sympathy, confuse fans, and reignite Nia's feud with Bianca Belair in a more intense and personal fashion. It may also serve to transition her into a title hunt, or, alternatively, form an alliance with another powerhouse like Piper Niven, or even a returning Shayna Baszler. The injury angle gives creative flexibility, a rare gift in WWE's ever-changing booking landscape. But why go to such lengths? According to one WWE executive who spoke on condition of anonymity, Nia has always been a polarizing figure. People either love her or love to hate her. But there's no denying that she draws attention. This storyline is about capitalizing on that heat and making her the most talked about woman in WWE again. And it's working. Over 4 million viewers tuned into the SmackDown segment on YouTube within 24 hours of it being posted. Jax trended on Twitter for nearly 48 hours. Fan forums lit up with debates about her status. Some praised WWE for their masterful use of realism. Others blasted them for blurring the line between truth and deception in an age where fans are savvier than ever. But perhaps the most telling sign came from Jax herself. Late Sunday night, she posted a cryptic Instagram story. A black screen with the words, "Not done yet," and a fire emoji. No picture. No caption. No explanation. But the message was loud and clear. Nia Jax is not going away. If anything, this injury angle is just the beginning of her next chapter. Behind the scenes, WWE officials are reportedly thrilled with the reception. "This is exactly the kind of buzz we wanted," said one producer. "We needed something to shake things up post-WrestleMania. Nia gave us that spark." What comes next is anyone's guess. Will Nia return as a face, seeking revenge for being left alone in the ring? Will she blame Bianca Belair and demand a brutal rematch? Will Piper Niven turn on her, claiming Jax left her to fend for herself? Or will an entirely new player emerge, forcing Nia to reassert her dominance in a landscape that's evolving without her? The possibilities are endless. And that's exactly the point. WWE has long excelled at crafting compelling injury stories, ones that tug at fans' emotions while subtly laying the groundwork for future battles. From Seth Rollins' triumphant return to Becky Lynch's nose-shattering rise to the man, injury angles have a way of transforming careers. Nia Jax may be the next to benefit from this formula. For now, fans will have to wait and see. But one thing is certain. Nia Jax's SmackDown collapse was not just a scary accident. It was calculated, deliberate, and part of a much bigger plan. And if the reaction is any indication, WWE has struck gold once again. In a business built on spectacle and surprise, the line between real and scripted has never been thinner. And that's exactly how WWE wants it. Stay tuned to SmackDown in the coming weeks as the mystery continues to unravel and Nia Jax's return looms ever closer. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our WWE official YouTube channel for more update news.